everyone, so nice to see you again. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about nicotine use disorder. Cigarette cessation and vape e-cigarettes cessation is something that a lot of folks come to get help with, especially young people. There's a growing frequency of teenagers who are trying to quit nicotine. This video really is for adults who are struggling with nicotine use disorders, as the evidence for teenagers is a little bit more limited with the medications I'm going to talk about. First and foremost, I just want to say that some people think it's safer to vape than it is to smoke cigarettes, and that's something that the evidence is really out around. It may be that you're just trading one set of diseases for another with e-cigarette use, and oftentimes you're increasing your nicotine consumption. So really the safest thing to do is to quit nicotine altogether. The most evidence-based medication for nicotine use disorder is going to be Chantix or varenicline. This is a medication that comes with a whole bunch of side effects, so not everybody can tolerate it, but it is something that is the most efficacious of the medicines we have in helping people stop smoking and quit smoking for some time. It works by kind of just sitting in the nicotine receptor and tricking the body into thinking something's there, so it helps both with withdrawals and with cravings from stopping tobacco use. The next medication for nicotine use disorder is bupropion. In the mental health field, it's usually called Wellbutrin, and for smoking cessation, it's called Zyban. That's totally a marketing thing. And it's a medication that is thought to curb cravings to smoke, and it's not exactly understood why, but after Chantix, it's the next best thing in terms of evidence for nicotine cessation. And then finally, you have the nicotine replacement therapies. So that's going to be things like the nicotine patch, nicotine lozenges, gum, and all of those really kind of help to kind of wean the body off of tobacco products. A lot of them are over the counter, and one real cautionary thing is to make sure that you're not increasing how much nicotine you're consuming by starting one of these products. So for any of these medications, it's worthwhile talking to a physician about how you might use them to help yourself stop using nicotine-based products. And that's one of those medications that you really could go to any physician for. Your general practitioner, doesn't have to be an addiction specialist to help you quit. And then every state has its own kind of nicotine cessation hotline. Here in Georgia, we have the Georgia Quit line, which is 1-877-270-STOP. But every state really has them. A lot of insurance companies will have smoking cessation counseling available free because everybody's invested in you quitting nicotine. It's one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself. Oftentimes people get sober, but because of just the culture of being in 12-step meetings, they start to either use nicotine or use it more. And that's one of those things that you can even use a 12-step program for, is to quit nicotine. So I encourage you to, if you are considering quitting smoking or quitting vaping, that you do it right away and that you talk to someone who can support you through it. Be well.